What's up, guys? DB back again. You guys seen all the fragrances that I got this morning, which brings me to a little different of a situation. Yesterday, Dogman, original Dogman, had got on and made a video about Ashton from Gent. I just wanted to let you guys know that I personally talked to Ashton. I reached out to him. I'm not like Dogman. Dogman does the things he wants to do. I don't get mad at Dogman for the thing he wants to do. But I'm the kind of person, I want to reach out to somebody. I want to ask him a few questions. And Ashton, he answered the questions. I really don't feel in my heart of hearts, Ashton is always telling 100% the truth. But there's a thing, though, you just got to take a man at his word sometime. And in one of the videos, Ashton said that I really dislike him. Brother, I don't have any ill will towards anybody. The word hate has escaped my vocabulary. As you guys know of my past, I spent too many years of my life hating. I'm tired of hating. I just sometimes may extremely dislike somebody, and I still don't extremely dislike you, Ashton. I really don't, brother. I know your story. I've heard it all from several different people. And man, I got nothing but respect for you in that manner. But as far as a human being goes, no hate at all, brother. But as a YouTuber and as a person who does reviews, I just don't find your reviews all that truthful. I just really feel like if a man can catch a hold of you live and get you to admit that something is a inspiration of, which is a liberal way of saying it's a clone, then that tells you something, brother. Stephen from Red Essence, all his fragrances, they're clones. I've smelled each and every one of them. I do not consider myself a master nose by any means of the word. But if I can put my nose up to something and say they smell exactly like something else, and I can follow the path and tell you exactly what they smell like, that's telling you something. I gave my wife a fragrance to smell. I did this with each and every one of Steve's fragrances. And she said, yeah, they smell like these. Now, some of these don't smell like. So I just want to ask you guys this question. I just want you guys to think about this for a few seconds. I got 2 points. I'm going to make it quick. If a dog is 80% German Shepherd and 20% Hound Dog, is he not German Shepherd? That's what you're mostly going to see, correct? The Hound isn't going to show much in the dog. 80% of the German Shepherd is going to shine through on the dog. What's my point? What's your point, DB? Tell me your point, DB. I don't understand your analogy. Well, let me break it down for you. If something is 70% of another fragrance, it's still a freaking clone. Just because the other 20% is something added in to make it not smell quite as much doesn't make it not a clone. Stephen from Red Essence, Novatus, 6 out of the 7 of them are clones. Some of those clones are more closer than others. The red tobacco version is exactly like red tobacco, just not as strong. Here's another example I'd like to throw your way. Can we all agree that Dua is a clone house? Can we all agree that Alexandria is a clone house? Can we all agree that Sensual Obsessions is a clone house? Let me ask you this. Have you guys that have tried the clone houses, are they exactly the exact same thing as what they're trying to replicate? No. Even at 95% close, it's not 100%, but it's still a clone. The point I'm trying to make is just because something doesn't smell exactly like the damn thing it's imitating doesn't mean it's still not a clone house. Novatus is a clone house. An overpriced cheesy clone house. Simple. The one oud that's in there smells like straight ass. It may be a clone of something. I have no clue. I know it smells like straight ass. Plain and simple, guys. I didn't become a reviewer to push daisies up anybody's ass. I didn't become a reviewer to get on here and BS you guys. It's just not how this is going to work for me. I pride myself in giving you guys the truth. If the thing stinks, it freaking stinks. You know, part of me and Ashton's conversation was, he said, have you seen this video? Have you seen that video? I do say things stink and blah, blah, blah. You may. Do you say it about things that count? That's what I'm trying to say. You sat there with Navitus and beat around the bush in a serious manner, brother. You know you did. And then to come and push you and have you say, okay, well, I'll give you inspirational. No, that means clones. That's all I'm saying, man. And you say you're not friends with Steve. I can believe that. That still doesn't mean you're not scared about the backlash you're going to get from people. You and I both know that you have something in the vicinity of 80,000 subscribers. Okay? I'm willing to bet half of them came from other reviewers. You did something with another reviewer or showed up at a Scent Explorer. I don't know if you did that or not. And, you know, did a little FaceTime with that person. You know, oh, I like the guy, or whatever the case may be. You just don't want to hurt his feelings. We're not in this to you know, be all jolly. Good job, man. Great job, Mike. That's perfect. No, that's not what we're here for, brother. You have 80,000 subscribers to tell the truth to. Plain and simple. You said that you don't say, it smells good, but it's just not for me. Yes, you have. And so does Steve. Stop being so scared of what other people think of you, brother. Stop being so scared. I don't care if you lost half of your subscribers tomorrow because you started telling the truth. At least you knew half of them were fake as hell in the first place. I will never see 1,000 subs. I'm positive of it. But the 160 subs that I do have, I owe it to them to tell them the truth. Plain and simple. Period. But you notice, I say it stinks, it smells like trash. But I also say, just try it for yourself if you don't believe me. This is great fragrance. But try it for yourself if you don't believe me. You know how many people I've turned on to other colognes? I've had several people go and buy E.J. Wells' Happy Land Studios because I'm so high on them right now. I like E.J. to death. I think he's a great guy. He gives me great deals on his fragrances. But I'm telling you, if something stinks in there, I'm going to tell him it stinks. They all know this when they send me fragrances or if I purchase fragrances. 95% of the time, I purchase what I review. The other 5%, I either get a discount or a decant. I try not to get bottles. That way I don't feel like a fragrance whore. And I tell them each and every time, you can send them to me all you want. I'd rather buy them. But if you feel like you want to send me some decants, I'm going to give you my personal opinion. If they smell great, they smell great. If they stink, they stink. And each and every person has said, I wouldn't want it any other way. I know a lot of things you said in that last video was unequivocally false. We know you've taken free fragrances, brother. Come on. We know you've been paid to review something. It's not that big a deal. Just don't be a coward about what it smells like. Don't be a coward. If it stinks, it stinks. No matter who it is. If you can tell Dolce & Gabbana something stinks, you should be able to tell Happy Land Studios something stinks. If you can tell Parfums de Marly that something smells great, you should be able to tell Babylon Fragrances something smells great. It doesn't matter if they're clones or what the freaking thing is. They're fragrances. Review them. Be honest about them. And enjoy the freaking hobby. That's it. You owe nothing to no one except your subscribers. They made you who they are. I've said this several times in my video. Without my subscribers, I'm nothing. Nobody's listening if there is nobody. The same with you. You have 80,000 freaking people that rely on you to tell them the damn truth about the fragrance you're wearing. I asked you this question, and I'll ask anybody the question. If you're a reviewer and you push a fragrance to get it out there simply because you're friends with the person, whatever the case may be, I'm not talking about anything specific, and let's just say 10,000 of your subscribers go out and buy that cologne. You say it smells great, just not for you. Deep down inside, you're saying to yourself, God, that just smells wretched. Now 10,000 of your subscribers go out and buy this fragrance. Company makes a lot of money off of it. Great, hurrah. The problem is they now found out that it does stink. Why did Ashton tell me this smelled so great and it smells like Juki? Now you got 10,000 ticked off subscribers who are probably not going to take your word again. That's what I'm trying to say. I'd rather you say, hey, DB, you said that thing stunk. I got it. I tried to decant like you told me to. I think it smells wonderful. Awesome. Hey, DB, you said that this smelled great, but I took your advice and I bought a decant. I think it really stinks. Fair enough. You bought a decant. It didn't hurt your pocket that much. Stop taking this crap lightly. It is fun, but it's a responsibility. Think of you having 80,000 kids. Would you lie to your kid? I doubt it. Don't lie to your subscribers. Your kid makes you a father. Your subscribers make you relevant. Give them what they need, not what they want. This DB. And I just did a whole lot of taking you behind some nonsense. Have a good morning.